Hi, my name is Dr. Lance K. Ewing from Lone Star Medical Solutions, and this is 30 Days to a Better Back. On day one, the number one thing that 50% of men and women do every day that throws out the low back in 60 seconds is what we're going to talk about. First of all, thank you fellow chronic pain sufferers for joining me in a month of daily tips and tricks for 30 days to a better back. These videos and audios are designed to give you, the listener, the nuts and bolts of each day's tip or trick. I'll intentionally keep these short and to the point because none of us have time to spend an hour every day talking about our backs. At the end of these 30 days to a better back, you'll be confident enough in your knowledge of your back and problem with stretches, exercise, what to do, what not to do at home, so you can live with less pain and more function into the future and get your life back. Expect a new video and audio to be available every Tuesday and Thursday by 10 a.m. Central Time. Check back often for bonus videos on other days. So let's get right into it. Today's tip was used in practice in my chiropractic practice for 16 years, and I got more responses from patients than any other video. Now that doesn't mean that the future videos are any less powerful, but this is one that would stun people when they thought about it. And the question was, is there something I could be doing at home on a daily basis that hurts my back? And the answer is yes, there's a lot of things. Today we're going to talk about one. Starting with the women, today's tip can quite literally make the difference between a good day and a bad one in less than 60 seconds. So ladies, we're going to start with you. Crossing your legs in front of you does not throw your back out. It's an old wives' tale passed down for years, and it's not true. What does cause the problem is sitting on one leg, meaning one leg is tucked under your buttock. 60 seconds is all it takes to throw the patient out of alignment sitting like this after they were adjusted in perfect alignment in my office. We'll discuss how to check proper alignment at home in a future email, but for today's, the first step in recognizing if you do this at all. Keep in mind that more than 50% of my female patients admitted to sitting like this at least once per day and typically multiple times. Sitting this way misaligns the pelvis and the sacrum, irritating the low back's nerves, including the largest nerve in the body, the sciatic nerve, which is as big around as your thumb. The solution is to find a different way to sit by crossing your legs in front of you. The key is this is a habit, and habits, good or bad, are hard to break. Without trying the now subconscious habit, count how many times you sit with one leg or the other throughout the day. Notice if it's always the same leg or one and then the other. Do this for 3 days, consciously trying to change the behavior. Once you recognize the habit, it'll be much easier to move on to the solution above. The takeaway is notice how aligned your back feels at the end of each day. Now for the men, most men don't and couldn't sit on one leg even if we wanted to. But we will not be outdone when it comes to misaligning our back. And yes, you may have heard the back pocket wallet throwing your back out of alignment every time you sit down throughout the day. So I call it the George Costanza syndrome, after the character on Seinfeld, played by Jason Alexander. We all know that show well. And one particular episode is called The Reverse Peephole from season 9, episode 12. It's worth a watch, but dubbed by many as the Exploding Wallet episode, where George fills his wallet so thick with expired coupons, receipts, and even sugar packets, causing him back problems sitting on it day in and day out, and eventually exploding his wallet. Of course, this is an exaggerated depiction, but it's not far off from many men who carry a wallet in their back pocket. So what's the problem? The problem is symmetry and balance. If you have a wallet in one back pocket and not the other, your pelvis sits like this. It's just basic physics. But they get so used to sitting like that at work or in the car, at home, watching TV, they don't even know that there is a problem, except their back hurts. If you're guilty of this, let's try a simple experiment right at home right now. Simply take a wallet out of your back pocket and put it on the other side. Still in the back, so the other back pocket. Got it? Now great, let's look at a clock or a watch and note the time. Now sit in a spot that you always do when you subconsciously begin to shuffle your body to find a more comfortable position. Look at the time. If you made it longer than 60 seconds without shuffling, give yourself a pat on the back. Most men can't even complete 20 seconds. Now imagine doing this subconsciously for 2, 3, or even 8 hours a day. The solution is take your wallet out of your back pocket and put it in your front pocket. Very easy. You can carry 2 wallets if you want, one of equal size in both back pockets. Now, the key is this is a habit, and like we said before, a habit's good and bad or hard to break. Without trying to change now subconscious habit, count down how many times you sit in a wallet with your pocket. Do this for 3 days without consciously trying to change the behavior. Once you recognize the habit, it'll be much easier to move on to one of the solutions above. In case there's any question about which one is best, it's number one, taking the wallet out of your back pocket for good. So the takeaway is notice how aligned your back feels at the end of each day when you take your wallet out of your back pocket. The next video subject will discuss sleeping positions for chronic back pain and sciatica sufferers, and a bonus for anyone waking up with neck pain. Don't miss it. Remember to keep moving, and tomorrow is a brand new day. I'm Dr. Lance K. Ewing with Lone Star Medical Solutions, wishing you a great day. See you on the next video and podcast.